Morning, all of you. One Mr. Abhimanyu, a third-year student of Maharajas College at Cochin, was killed by a Muslim militant terrorized student organization in Kerala. Of course, it is so sad, and of course, the view of or the pictures of his mother weeping, crying over his son or her son is so we cannot bear it. But what I'm gonna talk about is, did you have ever pay a visit to that campus, Maharajas College? I studied there. I studied PhD in Arabic in their campus. If you go there, you'll be so surprised to see that SFI, which is the Student Federation of India, which is the unofficial communist student organization in India, in Kerala especially. You'll be greatly surprised to know that SFI is one of the most undemocratic, militant and terrorized student organization in the world, one among them. I repeat, SFI is one among the most militant, terrorized student organization of communist tradition in the world. You will not believe this. Catching, seized by police of weapons inside the campus, literal and physical attacks on opponents, political opponents, dashing and destroying the flag posts, tarnishing and maligning the images of the opponents, just normal, everywhere, anytime, not in this college, but in many colleges in South India and especially in Kerala. This is not at all new. The main problem is that, and the only difference that differentiates fundamentally between the murder of Abhimanyu and other problems, troubles, and serious and severe mistakes that were done by SFI is that generally political parties attack or SFI attack the parties and the parties retaliate. And here, a Muslim organization, a Muslim militant and terrorized organization conducted an attack in which, not conducted an attack, retaliated to an attack that was perpetrated by SFI the night, and in which, very unfortunately, Abhimanyu was killed. It is so sad, I repeat again, but it doesn't mean that SFI is a great organization. Not at all. Come on, generally, and plus, the only difference, I am coming back again to that difference. If a terrorism that was done by a communist organization, would it be good or acceptable? And when it is done by a Muslim terrorist organization, it should be blamed and unacceptable? No, terrorism is terrorism, and militant terrorism or terrorized student federation activities are the same when it is done by, or even if it is done by anybody, not by the Muslim terrorist organization only. If it is done by communist terrorist organization, then it is also a terrorist activity. And if you go through the colleges of Kerala, you will see that wherever SFI has a majority, there is no democracy, no fair election, no fair political activities, no strong political opponents. They don't allow the other students to join other political organizations. They don't allow even the political even top leaders of the organization to enter that campus. It is so normal. The human development index is so high in Kerala. It is so a known fact. The same way, it is a known and normalized fact that the SFI is a highly undemocratic, anti-Muslim, anti-Dalit, and many other things. They are anti to it organization. It's a known thing. The only difference is that Kerala has a great appreciation to communism. That's why this thing is not coming up in the news and through the posts. In fact, I repeat that Abhimanyu was killed, and it's so sad. But he was not the only one who was killed, and was not the only one who was given birth by a mother. Aril Shakur, T.P. Chandrasekharan, Shuaib, and a lot people were killed by communist organization, and they all people were given birth by moms. So just know the truth and stick to the truth and say the truth as it is. Thank you so much. I personally participate once again in the sorrow of the family of Abhimanyu. May he rest in peace. Thank you.